the biggest lesson I learned from getting in better shape, the biggest lesson I learned was everything that's worth getting takes time. And a lot of us, especially when I started off, I wanted results straight away. I wanted results this minute, this second, and didn't want to wait. I wouldn't want to wait until a few years down the line to be in better shape. I wouldn't want to wait a little while to be in the best shape that I could be. And overall, you realize over time, it's the little differences on a day, on each day, that truly add up. It's the little differences over the year that add up, over the 6 months, over the 7 months that add up. And the weird thing is, with getting in shape, it's more so a longer approach where you get the best results. For example, now, I'm sure in the thumbnail I've got some photos of me from before and now. And at the moment, I'm doing the slowest approach I could do. The slowest approach to leaning down. And I'm getting the best results, which is crazy when you think about it overall. Because when you want the quickest results, when you want quick results, and this can go for anything, you're more likely to give up. You're more likely to backfire on you. You're more likely to binge eat when you're going extreme. And that's what I had before. When I'd go extreme on the diet, I would be more prone to binge eating. Easily, I'd be more prone to binge eating, and that's what would happen to me. And I'd lose more muscle as well when I go too low. And this would hurt my confidence, hurt my mental health, hurt every area of me, because I wanted to be in shape so bad that I would literally go that extreme in order to get it, and then it'd be the other extreme, because you feel so hungry that you would want to eat more food, and then you binge and you eat everything, and then you feel down, you feel sad, you won't even enjoy it, which is terrible overall. And the reality is, it's one of these things, when getting in better shape, and I'm not saying I'm in the best shape ever in comparison to people, I'm in better shape than I was before, and I'm grateful for how I look, but when you get in better shape, it takes time. When you want to build something, it takes time. And let's think from an actual true perspective, you're building something from scratch, in a sense. You're building muscle from scratch. You're building your physique from scratch. You're building a literal physical representation of your hard work, of your consistency, of your strength, of all these different areas. And of course, that's going to take time. Of course, that's going to take time. There's going to take periods of going down and up, down and up. Even when you lean down, that takes time as well. It's quicker than building muscle or whatever, but overall it takes time as well. And it's easy to compare yourself to these people who are in exceptional shape when you're not in that shape. It's so easy, but you don't compare yourself to you. And that's the most beautifulest thing. You got to compare yourself to you when you're trying to get in better shape, because everyone's got different genetics, everyone's got different body compositions, everybody stores fat in different ways, and it's so easy to compare yourself with someone with that. But the beautiful thing is, you can actually change yourself during that. And now I look back at myself at that period of time when I was in 2019, I believe. 2019, yeah, start of 2019, I decided to lose weight, and I was trying an approach, and I was doing different approaches and slowly learning the game. I was very, very, very looking forward to the physique I have now. The physique I have now was what I wanted then. And now I'm so grateful that I have a physique like that. I'm not 8% body fat, I'm not 10% body fat. I'm probably around like 13%, 14%. And I'm grateful and happy for that though, because I am grateful and happy in my physique, and I can keep it up and I can stay in it. And I'm lifting PRs and I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But it teaches you discipline. It teaches you consistent discipline. You getting in better shape teaches you consistent discipline over a period of time, because it's going to take ages for you to do it. It's going to take ages for you to get in good shape. And there's some outliers, don't get me wrong, there's some people who can get in shape in 6 months and it's like, oh, that's crazy. And some of them you don't have to take steroids or no. But overall, there's a lot of them who it's going to take time for. It's going to take a period of time for you to get in better shape. It's going to take a period of time you building muscle, you leaning down, you building more muscle, leaning down, you know, maybe main gaining for a bit, then leaning down, all these different areas. And it's going to take a period of time, but that's why it's beautiful, and that's why it's so hard to get. How many people do you know that's in good shape? It's probably not an insane amount. Most people you know are not in that good shape. And I'm not saying I'm in the best shape by any means, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying it takes time and it takes effort and it takes consistency. And it's also from your starting point as well, and from your starting habits that it comes from. And it's so easy to compare yourself to other people. You may know someone from school who is in amazing shape like I do, who's just naturally ripped. But then you got other people who are just naturally out of shape. I was one of them who had terrible genetics in school. I had terrible genetics. I was skinny and I was skinny fat. And then I tried bulking. Well, I just ate everything really. I didn't try bulking, but I've worked out a bit. And I was eating tons of food and I was able to build a tiny bit of muscle. But then I had to lose that. And then I was kind of skinny fat-ish. I was leanish because of how much weight I lost, but I was still kind of skinny fat. And now I'm in a position where I'm grateful and happy for myself. I've got a little bit of muscle and a little bit of leanness, and I'm grateful and happy for that. And I'm natural as well. I'm not on no steroids. So it's easy to compare yourself to these people and think I'm not in the same shape as them, but it's beautiful that you've transformed yourself. And it's one of these things where you transform your mind as well, because you understand that things take time then. Therefore, if you take that into a business context or something you want to build context, you understand that that's going to take time and effort, and you can almost adapt the same mindset that you have with fitness. With that, you can almost adapt the same mindset, because that mindset allows you to literally try and try and try again, even on the days when you don't necessarily feel like it too much. On the days where you're struggling a bit, on the days where it's not going the best, on the days where you're struggling and you don't want to eat the best and you have a bad day, but then you get back on it and then you keep trying and trying and you do a little bit and you try again. You see the difference over a period of time then. But when you don't try with that, you see the difference as well, you know? And there's ups and downs in this whole journey, but it's a beautiful thing in a sense, because you learn that everything takes time. Everything takes a period of time, and that's so important for us to learn, especially when you're quite young. You need to learn that everything takes time, because we want quick results, and we're wired in a way in this modern day for quick results, with Instagram, with Uber Eats, with all these things, these quick dopamine hits, these quick rewards essentially. And overall, we forget that it takes time to build something. It takes time, and that's the biggest lesson you learn. That's the biggest lesson you learn from losing weight and from getting in better shape and building a decent physique. You learn that it takes time, and it takes you building it over time, and then you start seeing results in yourself. You start seeing the beautiful results in yourself, and you start feeling the beautiful results in yourself. You start seeing better reactions from people. You feel more attractive, you feel more confident, you feel more better in yourself, you feel actually glad for how you look, which is a beautiful thing. Because when I started, I was so insecure of how I looked, and I was made fun of at school as well. But I was so insecure on how I looked that it kind of crushed my confidence. It didn't kind of crush my confidence, it really crushed my confidence, if I'm being honest. And I wanted people to almost treat me the same as the other people there, or even have a degree of respect for me because of how I look. But I didn't, because I was out of shape and people made fun of me because of it. And it led me to feeling kind of inferior in a sense, because I felt so down and so insecure on myself. I'd always be pulling out my shirt like this. I'd always be like hiding, and you know when you get changed in the locker room for like PE or whatever, I'd be literally hiding my body when I'm doing it, because I was so insecure about my body. And it's not surprising when you're young and when you got people making fun of you. Of course you're going to be insecure. Of course that's going to have an effect on you psychologically. But now I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy in a way I went through that, because me being made fun of and all that allowed me to change and allowed me to build a physique that I'm happy and grateful for now, and to know things that I know for myself, and how to lose weight and how to build muscle in myself and building a decent physique that I'm grateful and happy for. And it's a beautiful thing, especially when you look back from where you started. And that's overall the message in this video. It's you slowly building over time that you see the real results. You see the true results when you build over time. It's not going to come straight away. It's going to take a bit of time for you to get the results you want. And you may start at a disadvantage. You may start at a point that you're not grateful for, you're not happy for, but over time you see the true results in yourself, and you see how amazing it is to change that over a period of time. But it takes effort and it takes consistency over a long period of time. But it's beautiful when you start seeing actual results and you start looking back and thinking, oh, I didn't look that good then, and now I look really good. In my eyes, at least, I look really good. And that's amazing for you and your mindset and how you view yourself. So I hope you got a lot of value in this video. Like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for all the love recently. It means the world to me. Thank you.